For CellPhonius.com, this is Danny Alvarez. I was going to say checking out, but I'm just beginning. I'm just starting. Guys, this is Danny Alvarez with CellPhonius.com. Thanks for joining me today. And hey, thanks for all of you that watched my daughter's video yesterday. She had a ball. I thought I'd give her a chance to get in front and do a review. If you haven't watched it, please watch it. Please give it a thumbs up. She's really enjoying the comments, as well as her first review of the Galaxy Note 2. Plus, if you want a real laugh, you really want to hear why she doesn't like Apple. It is hilarious. You've got to watch it. For today's tech news, we've got a couple of items of discussion here. First of all, T-Mobile being slapped on the hand by the NAD. That's the National Advertising Division of the Council of Better Business Bureaus. They're slapping T-Mobile on the wrist because they're saying, hey, that the claims of T-Mobile on their latest advertising are flawed. And why do they say that? Well, they're saying that they're flawed because there's insufficient evidence, for example, that where T-Mobile claims to have 50% more bandwidth than AT&T. Think about that. 50% more bandwidth than AT&T? Well, if we consider the HSBA part of it, maybe so. But then we have to remember that it's not just HSBA, it's also LTE. And so when you put both of those together, is T-Mobile really 50% have 50% more bandwidth over AT&T? I'm not sure. Now, with that sale, I don't know exactly how much spectrum T-Mobile bought from AT&T and where that left AT&T in terms of data and what usage clauses were there. When they sold that spectrum, does T-Mobile still have the capacity to use it? Or is it only T-Mobile's? Not 100% sure where that went. But other claims that they made during this advertising campaign that the NADA says is a little bit too stretchy in terms of the truth is that they have the most advanced technology and that their call quality is amazing, as well as their faster 4G service. And so they want them to be a little bit more focused because they feel, the NAD feels, that these statements are a little overly broad. So they suggested using more clearly defined words, for example, audio or voice quality. What makes it faster? There's really no proof out there. So, T-Mobile came back with their response. If you follow Twitter, John Laguerre's Twitter, the CEO of T-Mobile said, NAD's findings are a validation of our marketing approach. In fact, today's NAD findings won't result in any substantial changes to our marketing claims. We will continue to spread the word about our coast-to-coast 4G coverage, super fast 4G network, and superior call quality, along with our message of simple, no annual service contracts, unlimited data plan, no annual service contract plans, unlimited data, and the best upgrade program, Jump. Sorry guys, I don't have an editor. At any rate, we have his response right there, guys. John Laguerre is saying, you know what? Our claims are true. NAD is possibly overreacting a little bit, and we're going to continue with our claims. We may make a couple of tweaks here and there, but all in all, we're saying what it is, and if they don't like it, they're not being, they're not on our side. That's basically what they're saying. What do you think? Do you think that T-Mobile's claims are stretched, or do you think they're true, or that they're factual, that they will hold if tested? We'll have to see, and time will tell, but what do you think? Leave your comments below about that. But not only that, we have some more news. How about your iPhone, folks? iPhone 5S, iPhone 5C have gone on pre-order, and Reuters says that these sales are not overwhelming, end quote. Not overwhelming, meaning that they haven't sold as many as they projected they would sell. What do you think is the factor that is going into whether or not the 5C and the 5S are actually selling so great? Do you think it has to do with the 5C having been perceived by many as a cheaper version of the iPhone, but in fact not cheap enough in terms of the price? Well, it isn't necessarily a frugal purchase if you look at the price of the 5C as compared to the 4S and the 4, which are premium phones that are very highly spec'd. Now you have a plasticky phone, not a plasticky, it's actually plastic, or as they call it, polycarbonate. High-grade polycarbonate plastic. At any rate, the 5S has fingerprint technology. I mean, wouldn't that be a mega seller? Why aren't people lining up? Well, do you think it might have to do a little bit with all of this talk about security online regarding the NSA peeking into your device and checking to see what's in it and who you're talking to. Now they have your fingerprint. Well, Apple's been very clear about the fact that the iPhone 5S does not store fingerprints. Maybe the message has not been clear enough, and people may not have been prepared for that fingerprint technology on their phones at this time. But Motorola did it a couple of years ago on their Matrix. On the Motorola Matrix, Motorola Atrix, thank you, guys, thank you. Motorola Atrix actually had this a couple of years ago. But, Apple innovated this brand new feature. And so, when Apple, in fairness, when Apple reinvents the wheel, they do a much better job of making it round and flawless, and it just works. So I don't expect this fingerprint technology to have any glitches, but I'm not sure about the consumers. Are they ready for this? Are they ready to pony up that money? Or did so many of them jump on the iPhone 5 wagon that now that the iPhone 5S and 5C have come out, maybe they're already overspent? Who knows? What do you think about this? Do you think it's about the quality of the phones? Why has Apple stock gone down? And now here we have sales that are underwhelming, if you will, according to Reuters. What do you think about it? Well, let's keep the conversation going. You can do so right here below in the comments. And please don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to our channel. You'll see you on CellPhonius.com. I also see you on Twitter, right? Twitter, Maestro Alvarez. And if you need any of those links, we'll provide them below. Thank you so much for watching us. Again, thanks for those of you that watched yesterday. And for CellPhonius.com, this is Danny Alvarez checking out.